A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Flintstones, Lusaka, Zambia, where we are having a money match as a build-up to a forthcoming competition of around 80 men from around 6 African countries who are going to be tussling out in the annual double elimination comp, which will be happening this weekend at Billiards Cafe. For now, this is a money match between two protagonists. That is Moses Shimba, nicknamed Ade, the guy on table now from Zambia, taking on Rashid Wagaba, nicknamed Dog City from Uganda. They are racing to 12 for 4,000 Zambian kwacha. My name is Peter Chobet. Share the stream, tag a friend, welcome them to this money match, and live commentary will be resuming very, very shortly. In the meantime, and just for your information, like you may already know, Ade was head started with 2 games. Dog City has won the first 2. The score is 2-2, but we are looking at Ade fighting his way back with this one visit clearance. He's trying to win his 3rd game of the match, effectively the first, because the first 2 were the ones with which he won with a head start. He is on the black with 1 visit. He sinks it in. He leads once again. Scores are 3-2. The scoreboard is clear in the background of your screen. The scores on the left are for Ade, on the right are for Dog City. It is 3-2. The score will be updated in very shortly. Ade 3, Dog City 2. The player who is being head started is about to sink in his 2nd consecutive black ball with 1 shot. Scores are now 4-2. Moses Shimba, nicknamed Ade, is the guy in the lead. The 2 players have faced off before when Dog City was having a spell playing in the Zambia Pro League with Spice Pro Club. They faced off in a series of weekly competitions, and yes, it is Dog City who has a better win ratio against his opponent, and maybe that win ratio is one of the reasons why today's match is as it is, with a head start to Ade. Very big thanks to the management of this young man, Dog City. Thank you, Manager Akim, based in Nairobi, and as well Stephen Sentongo. The management will be announcing their official relationship with the players, doing a very, very fundamental job in this young man trying to uplift his talent, and to me personally, for the contribution particularly Akim made for me to make this trip. I do not take that for granted. Thank you very much. Ade 4, Dog City 2. Ade was head started with 2, and they are playing out for 4,000 Zambian kwacha. It was a very, very quick arrangement. Dog City, out of 6 Ugandans who are meant to travel to participate in this week's competition at Billiards Cafe, is the only of the Ugandan players who has arrived. The rest will be traveling tomorrow. 4 of them with Ethiopian Airlines. In fact, they are booking tonight. They should be maybe on their way to Entebbe Airport. That is Ibrahim Sejamba, Joseph Kasozi, Lokoma Hazard, and the Glorious Senyonjo. They should be in Ethiopia at around 4:30 a.m. Uganda time, and then should be able to board to Lusaka at 9:25 Ethiopian time. Tomorrow morning they are expected at the airport at noon. Tomorrow afternoon, the other Ugandan, Caesar Chandiga, shall be traveling with Kenya Airways also. Tomorrow they are expected to participate in that double elimination competition, as well as a team event competition between teams from different countries, also having cash prizes allocated to it. Juma R. Soko. Are you Brother William Soko? Thank you for watching. Galebolai. This is Dog City on the attack. Ade is not a stranger to having many matches against Ugandans. I remember the first time I saw him actually was in 2016, when he was part of the Zambian team that traveled to Kampala, Uganda, to participate in the All Africa Black Ball Championships. He put up a decent performance. I remember he curtain raised in a money match that was played between Soldier and Amos at Lumas Arena. Those of you who can remember. He also had put up a decent performance in the national team event. Since then, he has lost his starting position on the Chipolo Polo national pool team. That doesn't take away anything from him as a very, very decent player. He's the home guy, and that he's the guy he's the guy being head started. I would think that that's enough to make him the favorite to win this match. Moses Shimba. This is now RASHID WAGABA, Dog City, trying to make a clearance. He has learned that if he's to win this match, then he has not to give away chances. He's learning that his opponent is a very good shooter who probably doesn't even need that head start to win a match of this magnitude. Gary Dutch, you're welcoming me. Thank you, and I'm waiting for my lunch over the weekend. Looking forward to meeting you. Dog City needs a big shot here. Probably draw the white ball backwards inside. Motion, puts black and yellow in the same pocket. Very good shooting. I've just learned that this table is very good, with very good cushions. It would be a poor shot if Dog City didn't pot this black. He's expected to sink it in. Yes, he does. Scores 4-3. Ade still in the lead. Passion Mlambo from South Africa, Cape Town. Thank you for watching and welcome to the stream. Share it to your friends. Let us regrow this family of pool viewers. You may have noticed the voice. If you are new to this stream, my name is Peter Chove Live. The other page, my main page, was hacked away from me. It is still on Facebook, but I do not have access to it. I have to create a pop-up page such that the sport does not lose. Tabiso Maselasani, Zambia Kuchalo, Mosolo Rogers. Welcome to the stream, Pius Moganga. You're asking how big the head start is. The head start is +2. For Ade, what he has done is what we call a void break, where black is spotted on the break. In that case, all other factors remain constant. The same player breaks the same frame, which is re-racked and rebroken and replayed. Other factors like whether a ball may have been potted or not do not matter. Whether white ball was potted in the break, whether a ball jumped off the table in the break, all do not matter. As long as black is potted, it is a fair break, known as a void break, with the same player re-breaking. Joseph Nyirenda, you're asking where Eden Joseph is. Eden Joseph is likely to participate in the competition happening in 2 weeks in Zimbabwe, but for this weekend's tournament, he told me that he's likely not to participate because he's participating in another competition in South Africa over the same weekend. South Africa will be represented by one player that is diehard. I have seen the Tanzanian team already are in the house. I've seen Norbert Kobelo, Innocent Sami, Abdallah Hussein, and all those famous Tanzanian shooters are already in the house. Of course, the Zambians here within the vicinity. Royd Kabwe is in the building. Victor Sinyenza is around. It is going to be fire. We are at Flintstones, venue owned by Zahid Munshi, by the way, who is one of the managers of Chandigarh Caesar. In fact, he's the man who is checking tables wanting part 5 of Caesar versus Eden to be happening this week right here. Maybe it may happen, maybe most likely it will not happen. Trust Stanley, you're watching from Uganda. Thank you for watching and welcome to the stream. Venue, like I said before, is Flintstones in Lusaka. Zambia Dog City arrived around 30 hours ago. What a shot had it gone in. It, however, creates an opening for Ade to increase his lead. He already leads 4-3. It is in actual sense 3-2. Dog City is the player in the lead. Ade was head started with 2. They are racing to 9. As long as he can pull off this long range target, he misses. Vincent Mlambo, you are saying it's a nice game. Thank you for appreciating. I'm just realizing an effect of light sometimes reflecting so much onto the table. It can last for 1 or 2 seconds and the vision is a bit impelled, but it's not a long-lasting effect. Maybe I will have to use my extra light if there are consequent money matches happening during the night, especially tomorrow. In the meantime, don't forget to follow the page if you've not yet followed, just such that we regrow our numbers and we enjoy as one big family the way we used to before. This is the first tournament I'm streaming. The first match I'm streaming by the way after that very, very big competition, the Uganda National Open Championship. Welcome back from that one. Congratulations to the winners, Rukia Naiga and Chandiga Caesar. Very refreshing to see two pool players driving new cars out of their talents. This is Ade on the attack. I think his intention was for the white ball to touch those two reds near where he's standing, such that he has a good view of that yellow, such that he can pot it. Just witness the arrival of Zambian seed number 1 and the national team captain, the legendary Victor Sinyenza, by the way, who is the organizer of the weekend competition at Billiards Cafe. It is very nice when pool players become people like Victor, such an inspiration to young boys who are aspiring to become good players. The fact that he has made a name for himself on the table, also off the table, a very good character of a person. Such an example, a good revelation to the sport. Dog City needs a big shot, targeting the misses it. The game looks poised for either of the players who can just pull off maybe 1 or 2 good shots, and they will be good to go. End up video. Thank you for watching. Hakim Bamahami. You say this guy will have got +5. You say he doesn't match Dog City, but he's leading. And here he is, looking good enough maybe to increase his lead even further. Nice cut of the ball by his body language. I think Ade wants to snooker, as long as he can make a simple touch on that red ball near the cushion. The shot is not effective. Is effective. Dog City seems to believe that he can have a very small view of that red ball closest to the corner pocket right of your screen. If he pulls it off, it will help him not to win the frame, but at least to avoid fouling. Fouling is pretty much loss of frame for him. Grace Zulu, you are saying hi to Buffalo. Miro Joshua, thank you for watching. As Dog City finds his red but doesn't pot. There is no reason as to why Ade cannot see off this frame. More action is expected. Big competition after this double elimination competition. There is another coming up in Zimbabwe at Queen's Cafe in 15 days from now. Most of the players who are participating in this one will be crossing over to Harare by road. It's 10 hours away to participate in an equally big tournament, and then in January all roads will lead to Eswatini, the kingdom of Eswatini in southern Africa, for the Eswatini pool. festival. If Ade is to win this match, he must avoid unforced errors like the one. You do not get such a chance to see off a player as efficient as Dog City, then you end up not only failing but also leaving the frame open for him to make the kill. That is criminal for players at this level, and he knows what is about to happen. Most likely is no, maybe not. The contact between the red ball and the cue ball is the opposite of what Dog City intended in making that shot. The result is him missing and granting yet again chance for Ade back onto the table. Thank you for watching. Spice Teviansala Kamia Kejimo Sherlock Kiringa, you're asking for the meaning of double elimination. Okay, just for clarity, by the way, it can confuse a bit. Double elimination, double life tournament. Now, in a double life tournament, first of all, there's one similarity between double life tournament and double elimination tournament. The big similarity is that in both tournaments, the players have 2 lives. They remain with 1 chance in the tournament. Even after being beaten, they have to be beaten twice for them to exit the tournament, whether it's a double life tournament or a double elimination tournament, as Dog City asks Ade to leave the front of his play such that he probably pots black, white, he pots red, white ball moving around the black. He misses, but luckily, snookers. I was saying, in a double life tournament, there are 2 different charts which are very similar with the same players but drawn differently. For instance, if there are 32 players, there are 2 different charts of 32 players. It's as if players are participating in 2 different tournaments but the same players, and it is possible for a player to be number 1 and 2 if they win both of their charts. That is a double life tournament, as Ade comes off the cushion, puts the yellow and gets himself a good grip of white on the black ball, about to lead 5-3. Yes, he does. Ade 5, Dog City 3. I was just saying that I had just explained double life tournament, but now in a double elimination format, what happens? The similarity remains that the player has 2 lives, but the difference is how the second life comes into play. It happens that once the player is beaten, he drops in what they call the loser's bracket. So as the tournament is ongoing, there is a bracket, the winner's bracket and the loser's bracket. When you lose your match, you drop to there is another kind of tournament going on only between players who have lost at least 1 life in the tournament, and you have to be beaten twice to exit the tournament. Now you can even win the tournament coming from the loser's bracket. In fact, the final is played between the player who wins the winner's bracket and the player who wins the loser's bracket. The only difference is that a player cannot be number 1 and 2. The player who wins the winner's bracket gets to the final with 2 lives, and for him to lose the tournament, he has to be defeated twice. For instance, if Dog City and Ade find themselves in the tournament final of a double elimination tournament, it means one of them will have qualified for the finals from the winner's bracket and will have their 2 lives in the final, while the player who came from the loser's bracket will have 1 life in the final. And for the player who has 2 lives in the final. For him to lose the tournament, he must be beaten twice by the same player. That means if the final is won by the player who qualified from the losers bracket, it means they have to play a second final, which is called the finals final. But if the player in the winners bracket wins first time, then he automatically becomes number 1 and his opponent becomes number 2. You cannot be number 1 and 2 in a double elimination tournament, but you can be number 1 and 2 in a double life tournament. In fact, the last time a double elimination tournament, one of the last times a double elimination tournament was played here, a double life tournament was played here. Eden Joseph was number 1 and number 2. He took all the big prizes. Umpire Innocent, thank you for watching. Alex Mochache, thank you for watching. We are at Flintstones, Lusaka, Zambia. This is the place and table where Eden and Caesar played their first money match. If I'm not mistaken, the year was 2019, just before COVID, on the eve of the All Africa Pool Championships. When Caesar led, I think he led 7-3, but was defeated, if I'm not mistaken, 11-8, if not 11-7. by a very senior player, then Eden Joseph. It's also my favorite table. I like the way the balls move. The effect of the white ball after touching either the balls or the cushion is testament of a very well catered for pool table. Dog City on the attack. It's a short race when you compare to the races which happen in many matches like this one. A race to 9 is a short race. Moreover, with the ad being head started with 2, Dog City is trailing 3-5. The black is well packed in the pocket. All Dog City needs to do is concentrate, not miss this ball. The yellow ball in the corner pocket closest to your screen, he pots. And definitely it's now 5-4. One year Robert Romaluku, you're saying your favorite, you have played on it. Thank you. Omara Godfrey, Dennis Ongom, the hater. Dennis, I expect you here. The guys you're seeing in the background who are coming to witness this match are the team from Tanzania. You can see Norbert Kobelo, Abdallah Hussein, Innocent Sami. Vegas Cyrus from Malawi. Welcome to the stream. Lennon Mehan, long time. Dennis Ongom, you are chanting the name Omara. That's why I call you hater. Tendai Charuka, you are saying you're asking if Caesar is now in Zambia. He will be traveling to this place with Kenya Airways tomorrow. For him, it will be a shorter route because his first stop is Nairobi, and between Nairobi and here is less than 2 hours, around 1 hour and 50 minutes or so, while the rest of Team Uganda, that is Kasozi Joseph, Senyonjo Glorious, Lokomwa Hazard, will be traveling with Ethiopian Airways. They'll be going to Addis Ababa at 2 a.m. this morning, have a 4-hour rest as they wait for their next flight, which they'll be boarding at 9:25 Ethiopian time, and they will land at the Kenneth Kaunda International Airport, just a few kilometers from here, at noon Zambian time tomorrow. Jeff Okello, you are appreciating the good work. Thank you very much. Sam Jeremy Vegas Sairose. You say I greet for you. The gentle guy with the cup. Yes, I will. Also in the venue is the media guru, always doing this wonderful work, presenting all the Zambia players' games. He has done it for a very good number of years. William Soko, welcome to the stream. Today he's deciding to watch and enjoy. Wanyara Robert, thank you for watching. Kim Green, Berry Kims. As we see Ade trying to make a clearance, which will regain his 2-game lead. The more he wins, the more he puts balls, the more confident he becomes, and the more likely it will be that for him to win this match. He is 4 games away from victory, while his opponent, Dog City, is 5 games away. It's a short race to 9. The players are simply playing their game, no mind games, no unnecessary timeouts. They are simply watching. Extreme Furnitures, thank you for the compliment. He is not a stranger to many matches. Moses Shimba, nicknamed Ade. He has been around for a very long time. Like I told you before, I first saw him in 2016 when he traveled all the way to Kampala to participate in the All Africa Pool Championships. If I'm not mistaken, in the singles, he reached the round of last 16. And in the team event, he was part of the Zambia team that came number 3 behind the Uganda and South Africa respectively. He was also part of the Zambia team that won the Africa Championships for the first time, by the way. If I'm not mistaken, it must have been in 2013. Here he is, playing the octagon, the black. He's more than able of putting that black, sinking it in the corner pocket, extreme left of your screen. There he does, and increases his lead to now 6-4. The double elimination comp at Billiards Cafe this weekend will be streamed on so many platforms, including this one, Break and Finish Live. Also, William Soko will be streaming live, as well as Francis Mokwekwe, who shall be coming with the Zambian team. For them, it's just a 10 hours drive away. And those 10 hours include the formalities that go on at the border. Of course, when they are done, we shall be traveling as a big group to Harare to go over again. We shall be knowing who the champion is. The last time a tournament of this magnitude was held here, such a magnitude with double elimination format, should be the Matthew Ngulube comp right before COVID, which was won by Uganda's Ibrahim Sejemba. There was also the East and Southern Africa Pool Championships organized. That time it was single life tournament, which was won by none other than Aiden Joseph of South Africa. Also, the All Africa Pool Championships happened 2 years ago. It's not yet even 2 years ago. That was at the OIDC, just maybe 3 kilometers away from this place. For that one, in the final, Victor Senyinza of Zambia was defeated by Aiden Joseph, as South Africa won the team event to win the All Africa team title men's category for the second time. Engelbert, you're saying go harder, Dog City. Betty Tabitha, always watching. Thank you for watching. Andrew Mark, say Samatic. John Ojang, you are asking the race to how many? The race is 9. If you're just joining the stream, Moses Shimba, a nickname the Adebayo, was head started by this young man with 2, and yet he's about maybe to make it 7. As long as he can have a good white ball balance on this shot, he misses. And the only way Dog City can show that he was worth head starting this man is finishing off a frame like this one, punishing mistakes like this one. It is the second time in the match that Adi is making an unforced error, which almost results in him losing the second frame out of the 4 he has lost, maybe coming to 5. And I think the players are so in love with that pocket where Dog City is about to play this yellow ball. Many blacks have been sunk in that same pocket, and yet Dog City, of all the pockets he chooses, that it is the ideal one for him to put that last yellow, which is pretty much the frame winning shot, as long as he can sink it in. No need to play fancy, no need to be too elaborative. He simply needs to roll that yellow ball. White will be natural. He chooses not to roll it, but remains on target, and yes, he pulls one back yet again. Scores are now 6-5. Ade in the lead. Dog City is getting a 1 minute timeout. Just 1 minute, and we shall be back. But in the meantime, why not have a better look at the scores? There we go. Beta zoomed in. Adi +2 has 6. Dog City has 5. Yes, we're back. The more we get close to the end of this match, the more tense it becomes, the more mind-blowing, the more pressurous, the more nervy, and the more any of these two players pots balls and wins a game, the more confident they become and the more likely they become to win this frame. I consider this to be a very, very, very crucial frame. I trust that Adi will want badly to be the first to 7 before Dog City closes him up or equalizes, and this Dog City will be fancying his chances to equalize and probably take it on from there. 6-5. Mother's Shimba up against Rashid Wagaba. I think it's a good shot. Very good brains from Ade. He has the white ball to pot that red ball which is nearing the black, and as long as he can simply touch it, simply roll it, he will get a good white for the next red in the corresponding center pocket. All the ways to see is which kind of white you will have for the black. Very good shooting. Well calculated movement. The intentional decision to have white ball rest off the yellow. Black ball is there for the taking in the center. Yes. Ade increases his lead. Scores are now 7-5. Very good opportunity that the internet gives these players to showcase their talents. It's because of the internet that we have matches like this, tournaments that like the one which brought us here. Some of these players have gotten off some sponsorships from the internet. A Ugandan enthusiast based in Kenya, that is Akim, fell in love with Dog City by watching him play online. The rest is now history. They signed a contract in which Dog City is directly managed by him, being represented by Steven Sentongo when in Uganda. Ade on the attack. His choice of action suggests that he wants to sweep this frame. How magnificent it would be if he pulled it off. He's playing as if he can. Big thanks to those of you who continue spreading the message of our sport on your different social platforms by sharing these videos. I have no problem with someone who crops out wonderful moments from these videos, uploading them onto your TikTok accounts, your YouTube platforms, your statuses. Please feel free. When that is done, it is the sport winning. It is getting more and more exposed. Special thanks to Samuel L. Jackson for your TikTok account, which continues to spread the message of this sport further. Thank you to Brian Tomokonde, Topseed, also utilizing both TikTok and YouTube to spread the message of the sport further. We are an internet sport. We are not so much powerful on the mainstream media like TV, like radio, like newspapers, like other sports like football or athletics or rugby or basketball. But believe you me, on the internet we can close them down. If you're just joining on the stream, it is a 4,000 kwacha money match between Moses Shimba, nicknamed Ade from Zambia, taking on RASHID WAGABA, nicknamed Dog City from Uganda. They are racing tonight, with Ade being head started with 2 games by this young man who is on table. And we are at Flintstones in Lusaka, the capital city of the southern African nation of Zambia. It would be a very strong statement if somehow Dog City wins this match, not only just against a decent player, but head starting him on his home soil. That doesn't come every day, as Dog City fouls, and the Ade becomes increasingly likely to win this match. Rightly starts by opening up the black ball, utilizing that free shot. He's left with 3 balls, 3 easy balls, which even spinner Shamira can pot. But I'm not contented with that white ball action. In the previous shot, he wanted to pot that yellow ball in the center first, but he has opportunity to cover up for that error, and the cover up is more than good. Sinks in the penultimate ball, and the scores are now 8-5. It's added to break, potentially to break for the victory of this frame and the match. How good will the break? Will the break be? It's a fair break, but no balls potted. Clearly the Reds are the better balls. Clearly Dog City will be aiming for the Reds and will be trying to go for the frame from the word go. His intention was to close the table with that shot, play Reds and use the white ball to open up the black, with the rest of the balls there for the taking. The black is not opened up effectively. Still an attempt by Dog City to use the white ball to open up the black ends in failure for the second time. I know he'll be playing to try it out once more, but maybe he may not even need it. It's as if that black ball is portable in the corner pocket on the left of your screen. We are waiting to see what the player himself is having in his mind. After this match, I will be having that much needed rest. I slept only for less than an hour in the previous 24 hours. You can just imagine. For most of the time, I was traveling. A big shot needed here. He doesn't pull it off. And I don't think either that he will pull off the match. All Adi needs here is either to pot a ball or play snooker. Somehow add the fouls allows Dog City. Masafo Alan Jonah, you're saying Adi don't allow the head start. Maybe he doesn't need that head start according to the progress of the match so far, because even without the head start, Adi would still be leading at this stage. Ian Kaziwe on the stream, supporting Dog City. Grace Zulu, Betty Tabitha, always stubborn. Brata Osby supporting Dog City. It seems most of the people online support Dog City. By the way, it's understandable. Normally when the player gives away a head start, they seem to have public sympathy. Salongo Emma Bargete from South Africa, you are saying it is Dog City to win. Don Daddy Watson, thank you for watching. You're saying we'll be back from the PAU final. That tournament is such a revelation in the sport on the continent. The now Special National Open. Dog City on the black to try pull one back. He does very successfully. White himself scores are now 8-6. Adi needs only one. Dog City, for him to win this match, he must win the next 3 frames. 2 to equalize and 1 for the decider. It's a miss that Adi will not be complaining so much about. Not only is he having a healthy lead 8-6, needing one to seal this one off, he's the home guy. John Ojongi, you say Dog City was not supposed to give this guy a head start? Yes, but it is what it is. The game has become slow all of a sudden, and tight and close and nothing. Both these players are more interested in avoiding an unforced error than which is understandable under these circumstances. And yet all of a sudden the game has become tight. They are playing hide and seek. They are playing what here in Zambia is normally called touch pool. They are playing more to avoid unforced errors than even trying to pot balls themselves. Koselo Kutsaya asking what is to give someone a head start? Head starting you means I give you 2 games to start with. So for instance, in this match, Ade is having +2 head start. It means he starts with 2 games. Before even breaking, before lagging, before playing the first game, he led 2-0.
Also, even each soldier is not training, but still, you can easily put my money. To 9. We can do that. Who are Bob, but not very much. They can't now. Who are not very level here. He's going to pop to compare an instant. No, but I'm going to compare an instant. To the we give him. Soldiers not training, but I can still give him 10 steps. 12 steps. Yeah. From coach. So that much rugby. Who? I'm saying my prayer soldier. Against Bobo. Oh, so Bobo, that one. That's the new Bobo. Not that the comedian. Oh, hii mranda zikaboku mana noko. Yama. Ngachamba vile game. Ukena tego player, tego game player.
Iya mas, sih masih nanti.
Ya? Mau sih? Ah, not this. Tomorrow. Dan my that is a prepared tournament. That's someone among us ever the church participate. But it's any day where you cannot take two first day. Yeah, play a game.
In the meantime, Dog City is trying to ensure that this match ends in a decider that can only happen if he wins this frame, and which he looks about to do. The level at which Dog City has played these last two frames, including this one, just assuming that he's going to finish it, has been so high level. That shot was a bit risky, but I think he has pulled it off. All he needs is to roll that ball. White is natural for the next. The ball can go in either direct or off the yellow. It will go in off the yellow. If we can pot white ball a little backwards off the cushion, accurate shooting. Yes, today's money match, Dog City head starting Ade with +2 in a race to 9 here at Flintstones, Lusaka, Zambia, will end in a decider. Ade 8, Dog City 8, race to 9.
Aisha, wanje bakuru.
कितने 5 2 3
आगे बोलो
आप किस सिंह दो
एक ट्रेलर खाली कोई नहीं
The city seems to have picked at exactly the time when he needed to have the most. Maybe unfortunately for him, the white ball on the black ball is not what he wanted. He will need to. Dog City seems to have picked at the time when he needed his best form. He has just won consecutive games. Unfortunately for him, the white ball for black is not good. Maybe he will try to make a combination shot, putting black and yellow in the same pocket, more or less a double. He misses. The game is open enough for Ade. Remember, it is a decider. They are racing to 9 scores are 8-8. Alali Jordan, you say the race is short? Yes, it is short. And it is what it is. I don't think Ade is as confident as he was 30-40 minutes ago because of how Dog City has pulled off some consecutive games outplaying and outthinking him, both on table and in the mind. It's 3 balls for Ade and the black, Dog City on the black. Ade's body language suggests that the mind is out of sorts. Maybe he's playing snooker. He plays snooker and it is a perfect snooker.
So.
Ade continues to be warned by Dog City by that shot. What a near miss it was. It is preempting Ade to warn the fans to stop lamenting, though in my opinion one of the fans only lamented when Dog City played the black after, not before. All of a sudden, it is now Ade's game to lose. Maybe not really. There's no doubt he will pot that yellow ball, but maintaining the white ball accurately is something different altogether. What can he do? He goes for a harder shot, white ball bouncing off 2 or 3 cushions, and gets exactly what he wants, with a round of applause from a handful of the watching spectators. Ade sinks in the black. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a money match between Dog City and Ade, with Ade being head started with 2, has ended in victory for him, 9-8. Actual scores 8-7. Ade wins. Thank you for your audience. Ladies and gentlemen, we meet tomorrow.